do is give some sort of an identity to what I hope my channel is. Crossing railroad tracks, and there are cars that look like they wanted to go before me. So the identity of Midwest Outdoor Adventures is whatever we're doing. It's not a vlog. It's not something I'm going to do on a daily basis. It's not topical to where it's just metal detecting or certain things, and those kind of channels are outstanding. But I just want it to be a kind of a variety of stuff that occurs in my life in the Midwest. Now, the camera's going to get weird here for just a second. I'll do my best. I will be gentle. Easy. There you go. Now you're going to go in here. Very gently. Place you in here. Clip. There. Now you're in a new place. So anyways, I just want it to be a channel of whatever I'm doing, if I find it to be semi-interesting. Now today, going to the post office, not so much. But maybe checking the P.O. box, that could be interesting, who knows. So into the post office. I am 227. Here, let's do it together. Anything? No. Empty. Somebody send me a letter. Okay. So. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Adventure just took a strange turn. I've got this old garage that is a big piece of junk, and it takes on water when it rains real hard, and I've just kind of got stuff piled up in it. But occasionally I'll park my Jeep in here to keep it out of the rain. So the last time I had it in here, I didn't have the top on it, and I kept finding little cat footprints all over and cat hair on the inside of it. So we've got some feral cats that run around our area, and my goal was to set up a live trap, catch cat, take it to our local animal welfare league. I've done that before. There's also another shelter in our community. It's a no-kill shelter. So my goal wasn't to destroy the cat, it was just to remove it from our neighborhood and keep it out of my Jeep. So I've got a live trap set up in the garage. It's been out here for about, I don't know, a few days, maybe a week. Nothing was getting in it, and I was bringing some junk out to throw in the garage, and I found this. Say hello to my little friend. He is not happy. He does not want to be in the cage, and I need to find something to do with him. Now, again, my goal is not to destroy, it's to release. So, this little feller is not going to be much fun, nor does he look very thrilled to make my acquaintance. So the goal, pick up this cage, put it in my vehicle, drive this thing out to a woods, and try to get this guy gone. Let him go back out into his natural habitat. It looks like he's been rubbing his nose pretty hard on that cage trying to get out, and has not been successful. So, I guess that's what today's outdoor adventure looks like. Not what I expected, but it looks like that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get out of my lounging pants and go put on something that's a little more durable and see if we can't let this little feller loose. So I'll get back with you when I get a plan put together. This could be interesting. All right, so how's that for more durable? Man, bib overalls are the best. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab hold of this little booger from that handle on top, and I'm gonna put him in the back of my Hummer, and we're gonna go find a woods. Now what I'm not gonna do is video the transport of that booger into my truck, because if he goes nuts, I don't want to be messing around with the camera. So I guess if I turn the camera on again, then we made it safely. So sit tight and we'll see what happens. All right, we got him in there. You ready to go for a ride, little buddy? No? Yeah, we're going anyway. All right, let's find a safe spot for him to relocate. Here we go. So there's our little friend. He does not look like he enjoyed the ride to our current location. But my hope is that he will enjoy his new home much better than he enjoyed this cage. So getting a little excited. See if we can get him to settle down a bit. I think I'll just let him be for a few minutes. What do you think? Just relax there a little bit. Well, my encouragement would be is if ever you have the opportunity to catch something in a humane way and release it. I mean, I get it. Possums and stray cats and things like that are pests, and they destroy property, and it's a bad thing. It's not a good thing to deal with. But on some level, it's something that we all deal with. So if you have the ability to capture an animal and release it, or capture an animal and take it somewhere that but to be able to take it somewhere that's more humane than just killing it, I think that's what most people want. First instinct is, well, I'll just get a 22 and I'll just kill it or whatever. And the hope would be is that we can find a better way to do things. That possum, he wasn't hurting anybody. He a neighbor told me he was actually living underneath a storage shed that I have, and in that live trap I had some cat food, so he was just looking for something to eat. Put the steering wheel down. Boy, he made my truck stink. But anyways, that's my encouragement, is if there's a more humane way to do it, take care of a pest like that, then do so. Those live traps aren't that expensive, and they're not hard to use either. Just wear some gloves. I wasn't in fear that thing was going to bite me, but it is a wild animal, so I wasn't taking any chances either. I was wearing gloves, and he waddled out and took off into the woods, so he'll find a better home out there than he was probably had underneath my storage shed. So not exactly the the outdoor adventure that I was predicting for today, but it's the one I got, and it turned out okay. So I'm heading back home. My wife and daughters are on their way home from shopping, and turned out to be a pretty good day. So wish you the best. The only way to have that outdoor adventure is to get out. So I encourage you still, like always, get out.